Good morning, Solid Steppers. It's Miss Ward coming to you. Today's conversation is about check yourself. I was thinking about some things recently, and one thing that I always think about is leveling up, right? And how people are scared to level up. See, I'm guilty of that myself. That's why I can speak on this. Everything you guys hear me speak on, I might be talking smack, but I done had to smack my damn self to get right? Because fear will hold you back. So let's have a conversation. You in the right circle when everybody at your round table is leveling up, like in their own individual pursuits, they are killing it. And then they are layering their lives and their choices and their decisions and their moves in such a way that they're so progressive they inspire you. Never sit at a table that you're not inspired, even in your personal life. I can speak from experience. When you are carrying the people around you, whether it be in your family, in your personal life, and in your business, that's unnecessary weight, and it also puts a burden on you. Now, some of y'all got to deal with the fact that y'all get some type of gratification out of being the biggest and the most important person in the room, and that you need that kind of outside validation. The problem with that is it drains you, and it's not real. It's false. You should be able to get that from within yourself, and if you can't, don't feel bad. We all been there. Some of us still there. But you constantly have to work on you, your self-image, your self-esteem, because the reality, when opportunity comes, you are going to shy away from the opportunity of being successful and making life-changing decisions that are going to affect you the rest of your life. So, prime example, at my round table, I'm watching my friends and, belong to clubs. They invested in real estate on the commercial level, apartment homes, new development, things like that. That's what we should be doing. That's what they should be doing. So when you get ready to dip your toe somewhere, you got an export already at your table. I got friends that are blowing up in the podcasting space and the digital real estate space. That's what it's supposed to be. So whenever you want to tip your toe somewhere or get behind one of their vehicles and have a financial come up, you can do that. That's the difference about being in the proper rooms. See, y'all sit back here and want to be comfortable. You're going to be comfortable, broke, and left behind. You better get it together. That's right, I said it. Comfortable, broke, and left behind. Don't let that be you. Every day is a new opportunity. Like, I look at my whole journey with trying to control my health while I'm doing this. And when I say health, it wasn't like I personally felt like I was sick, but I knew I could be better. I knew that I needed to make sure my health is optimum. So I kept working at it, doing a little bit here, a little bit there, but I wasn't getting the results I needed. And why was I not getting the results I needed? Because I didn't have that click yet. It didn't click for me. And I worked until I found that. I feel like I got something now, and I feel like I'm sticking it to it. I'm comfortable with that. But the reality is I continue to work on it. Same thing in business and relationships. All these people I met, a lot of these people I met through appliance repair. I'm watching, like I was just talking to one of my coaching students. Not only is he in appliance repair, but this young man is flipping his house, flipping a house right now. And that was one of his original pursuits. I have another friend in appliance repair. He's really passionate about real estate, but he belongs to a group of people who have multiple businesses and multiple investments, and they invest in each other's enterprises. So as that person's coming up, and so let's just say it's a churro business or what have you, or an ice cream store or whatever, whatever it may be, you all come up. See, those are the relationships and the conversations you should be having. This is what life is about. Like, I've come to a point in my life that I believe in healthy, reciprocating relationships. If every time I talk to you, you draining me, you're not bringing that to the table, then why are we talking? This is not going to work for either one of us. All right. The other thing is that you got to bring something to the table. There are key people in my life that have supported me, even when I wasn't at my best, even when I didn't even know I was being an asshole. But I pretty much know just between me and y'all. But the reality is that I understand how passionate I'm about certain things, especially when it comes to business and my money. I'm not gonna let you try me or anything else. At the end of the day, you got to know what you about, but at the same time, it's a way to do everything. I am a work in progress, and I know it. I'm rough as hell around the edges, and I dang love it. But the reality is you have to focus on what's best for you. You got to sit at tables that's going to get you to the next level, so you can stop being afraid of success, because a lot of y'all scared of success because you're going to have to maintain it, number one. Number two, you're going to have to be clear about what your goals really are and be adapt to changing them and changing that blueprint and putting it in such a way that it works for you. There's no right and wrong way. What it is what works for you. What's going to help you get up in the morning and execute on a consistent basis. So once again, your round tables tell a story about you. Period. End. That guys I deal with on a daily basis, and we exchange equipment, we support each other, we run into an issue here and there, we get on, we review each other's service manuals, go through and say, okay, dang, I've never seen that before. Now, why do we do that? It's not just about support, it's about the fact we are exposed, all right? And so that when we run up against those walls, we've already had an exposure moment, so we're not sitting here looking crazy. Because if anybody think that they sitting here saying I can work on any appliance, I don't need a service manual because I understand the basic theory, yeah, you might be able to work on it, but your ass gonna be delayed. Prime example, this morning I gotta go do a motor on a Samsung dryer, right? So in my brain, I'm thinking, okay, I'm all about being prepared. So I said, let me review a couple of videos, let me pull up the manual and see the tools that I need, because I'm anal, operative word, anal about going in there with as little equipment as possible. All right, I ain't carrying no dead weight. That's the story of my life. It's not happening, because I've done that the first 50 years of my life. I have no intention of doing this the second half a century. Okay, it's not happening. I didn't earn that stripes. I got to prove it. But the reality is, I had to take a look, because I had to, 22 millimeter or 7/8 open-ended, closed-ended wrench to hold the back of the, this thing. Y'all gotta excuse me. I'm trying to ride down the road. This thing is messing my life up. God, these things be working my nerves. Why is it making me turn, y'all? But anyway, I went and saw that I need to make sure I have my 14 millimeter socket, my 7/8 or 22 millimeter. Y'all gotta excuse me, because I'm sitting here watching my GPS taking me a different route than what I normally go. Bear with me 1 second. I'm on my way to my trainer, and I can't be, how the hell I'm gonna pay somebody and be late? That's just ghetto as hell. So I'm trying to follow this path, because I obviously missed my normal turn. All right. But like I said, I went in there so I could prep and prepare myself for the jobs today, because my whole thing is I like to have the parts, the tools. I want to get in and out, and I'm already timing myself. I'm trying to get in and out in 30 minutes, if that, because I'm doing this motor. Motor don't take that long, especially if you already tore it down before I know what you're working with. I had a customer where the motor is binding, handle that, boom, boom, boom. Done deal. I don't do a lot of drive motors and things like that, but hey, this is why you should always be prepared. Later today, I got something else to do, something minor like a little handle. And I'm anal. It's a Samsung freezer handle, and I double checked it requires a 3/32 Allen wrench. Like, I'm not gonna be fumbling looking for shit. So that's what I'm talking about. But keep y'all ass prepared and be on top of your game. Period. Life is too short to be out here fumbling, man. You got how many chances at bat? Sometimes you only got one. Make the best impression possible. Y'all, sorry about that. I hit a bump. But with that said, I'm gonna wrap up, because I'm jacking up the camera and everything else. This right here, see, this is what I'm talking about. You gotta know when to stop too. Like right now, I'm finna go over another bump. I'm gonna ease over this. There we go. And I should be at one of my destinations. So you guys have a great day. But like I said, check yourself, man. Check yourself. You do not want to be comfortable, broke, and left behind. Trust me, that is not what you want in your life. Life is too short, and you have an opportunity to be great. Things are changing in America, and everything y'all taking for granted. Y'all better wake up, man. Y'all better wake up. Y'all better wake up. All right, y'all. I'm going to get up off this video because I got to focus on my day. Be blessed and enjoy your weekend.